You know, I've been told my whole life, to whom much is given, much is expected. You know, I feel that wholeheartedly. I've been blessed with a lot of talent, with a great family, so I just feel very called to give back, to help others who are less fortunate, especially from where my parents came from.
Bobby is a proud Nigerian American.
Here we here, brother. Straight to the motherland, yeah.
All right, here we go.
My name is Bobby Okereke. For those who don't know, I grew up here. I eventually went to Stanford. I signed a 4-year deal with the Giants. I played linebacker.
Bobby Okereke having a big season.
A tremendous addition to this defense. He's played every snap.
I remember when I was 14, 15, like y'all, coming in here, power cleaning, benching, and it starts in your mind. It starts you waking up every day saying, I'm gonna put the work in.
I grew up in Orange County, California. You know, you're close to the beach, Disneyland's right there, nice weather, 70 degrees most of the time.
Yeah, you can't beat Orange County, man. All right, guys, welcome to the 2nd annual Bobby Okereke Free Youth Football Camp. Woo! But today's really about you guys showing up, putting in the work, trying to get better, and trying to have fun. There we go. Touch, nice, quick. Forward, you're good. Here we go. Shuffle. Finish. Good job. Story time in the reading room. Obviously, football is big. It's a big day, you know, teaching them skills, but education comes first. So I got my mom, my sister out here setting up the reading room and, just helping out the kids.
I grew up in a Nigerian household, first and foremost. A lot of discipline, emphasis on education, a lot of culture, a lot of food.
Most of it is Nigerian food. We have meat pie. It's kind of like empanadas. We have chin-chin over here, stewed chicken, stewed beef, jollof rice. This is the staple of Nigerian food.
So my parents were born in Nigeria. My dad came here for college, and it was really just that hustle of the American dream.
Well, the story for the family started with me. My family in Nigeria, we grew up with not much. Growing up as Nigerians, academics has always been seen as the gateway out of poverty. I came here in 1978 looking for basically better opportunity.
We got married in 1989.
The best decision I ever made in my life. Coming to America and then marrying this woman.
I was going to say which one.
We have 4 wonderful kids. That's Kimberly Chinaza. Mm-hmm. That's Bobby. Mm-hmm. That's Zizi. That's Jennifer. And that's EJ. Christine.
Bobby was kind. He was a very kind child. He had 2 older sisters who, were bossy by all standards. So he just found himself in the middle of those 2 older sisters and 1 younger sister. Just kind of that kindness of heart has been consistent, and I think a very admiring quality that he has.
I love this picture here.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Even EJ is trying to hang on, carrying Bobby.
I know.
And that tells you everything you need to know.
They're plotting on dropping me.
Dropping him.
Bobby is so funny. It's really cool to see him be this big athlete and star and just entrepreneur that he is, but he'll always be my little brother that ate ketchup and bread sandwiches. And, was very studious, but was also very sweet. He was always the most supportive little brother. He thought we were the coolest. He has all sisters. He can get along with any type of person because of that, and, he's a great guy.
And that's Bobby's Eagle Scout Award. People always ask what I particularly am so proudest of. It is that.
Yeah.
It's becoming an Eagle Scout. And starting when he was 6, he started in scouting.
The Eagle Scout picture here. Mm-hmm. I like that.
With all his patches.
All the patches.
The scouting experience for Bobby, who's an Eagle Scout, and for our daughters who were all in scouting, they expected the kids to be good people, good citizens, to do well in school, to care for other people. And so the community, they say it takes a village to raise a child, but this community also reinforced a lot of what we did. And I have Bobby Scout binder. It's it's just the whole journey. Every single merit badge.
You didn't know this, she kept this?
Yeah, this is intensive. I'm right here. That was about maybe 100 pounds ago.
Academics was basically everything for my family growing up, especially for my parents growing up in Nigeria. Education was what was going to give them a better life. I mean, I remember probably from third grade on, like I had a pocket dictionary and I carried that dictionary with me everywhere I went. If you got in trouble sometimes, my mom would make you sit down and read the dictionary, read a couple pages. And it's funny, there's an Igbo proverb and it just talks about, you learning, and they say if there's a book, there's no way you can just cut your head open and put the book in your head and you're gonna get the information. The only way you're gonna get the information is if you sit down and read it. So that was key for us growing up, like you just gotta put the work in. For me and my siblings here, education was what brought pride to our family and what was ultimately gonna make us successful. It's like for every award I got, you just had to one-up me.
Yeah.
Well, true story. I mean, Christine didn't want to apply to Stanford because Bobby went there.
Oh, wow.
She didn't want to be
her own path, and she got into Harvard.
Competition breeds excellence.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We are headed to Foothill High School. Short little drive down the street. We are back at the old stomping grounds. This is home right here.
When I picked up football, I couldn't get enough. I couldn't get enough of weightlifting or doing drills out in the backyard like that. I was so passionate about it.
Something happened to Bobby when he started playing football.
Yeah.
Something changed. He's completely self-motivated.
I could see the excitement, whether scoring a touchdown or tackling somebody and just raw emotions. It was contagious.
Probably my junior year, I started playing well and we were playing San Juan Hills or something. There was a guy who had a scholarship offer to Colorado and I think I balled out that game, and then I started getting letters and coaches started coming to school, checking me out. I remember Ed Orgeron came to my high school. Guys were going crazy because The Blind Side just came out.
Bobby is special, obviously. He had really long arms, so it was very difficult for anyone to get outside of him on the edge when he was on defense because he was fast and he had a will to succeed.
The kid did everything, and just his hunger and his mentality and his work ethic is phenomenal. Like, he went from D-line, defensive end, outside backer, and then on offense, he's tight end, and then he goes to receiver, and then he goes to running quarterback to run the wildcat. Having that mama mentality, that work everybody and be the last one to lead, first one there. That was Bobby, you know what I mean? And he knew that's what he wanted to do.
What's up, guys? All right, my name is Bobby Okereke. For those who don't know, I grew up here. I went to Foothill. I eventually went to Stanford. I got drafted by the Colts. I just signed a 4-year deal with the Giants. I played linebacker. I remember when I was 14, 15, like y'all, and coming in here, power cleaning, benching, and it starts in your mind. It starts you waking up every day saying, I'm gonna put the work in. I'm gonna put the work in school. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna put the work in the weight room. Competition breeds excellence, so compete. Let's get a Knights on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah.
Stanford's just the best combination of academics and athletics. Could definitely make my parents proud with the academic side. And we were balling.
Chapman. Okereke gets him. The ball comes loose. Safety.
Stanford presented that perfect combination for him, and he loved it. It was a great experience there, and he got a good education out of it, which is really the foundation for everything else.
Good evening, Nashville, home of the 2019 NFL Draft.
Once draft day came and, I had my little draft party, I had my parents here, my family, people from the neighborhood, it was just an incredible moment.
You just realize none of this is in your hands, right? Like, you have no control over who's going to draft him. You have no control over where he's going to be drafted. So you might as well just have fun. So we made a shirt that said Team Okereke, and we all wore the shirt. He refused to wear it. He's like, I'm not wearing any shirt until I see him drafted. And then the next thing we know, his phone rings.
Hello? Yeah, it's Bobby.
And he's like, shh, everybody was quiet, and it's the Colts calling. He goes, the Colts. We're like, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Ursay. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
And with the 89th pick of the 2019 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis
Indianapolis Colts, Jim Irsay and Chris Ballard select future Hall of Famer, linebacker from Stanford, Bobby Okereke.
This house erupted. Neighbors, they just started driving up here. Like, we don't care what the Okerekes think. We're coming here. We're going to be part of it. And there was just people everywhere here. Just an awesome night. Awesome night. And we just had a great time.
I truly had an amazing first 4 years in the NFL. In Indianapolis, I got to experience Hoosier hospitality.
Wait till you see this punch by Okereke. What a play. Bowles intercepted. Okereke is going to take this one to the house.
The Giants have agreed to terms with linebacker Bobby Okereke, coming over from the Indianapolis Colts.
Great energy, great intensity. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2.
Let's go. Hurts under pressure, and Hurts is going to get sacked back at the 15-yard line by Bobby Okereke.
It really doesn't get much better than New York. Being able to play for the historic New York Giants, being able to be in one of the arguably best cities in the United States from a business standpoint, travel standpoint, fashion, food. You know, like they say, if you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. So I'm excited to make my mark here.
And it's intercepted. Bobby Okereke with the pick. Running up the right sideline across midfield. Leads a block. Still on his feet. Inside the 30 and tackled at the 25-yard line. Bobby Okereke with his second pick of the year.
You see it at every level. He seems to rise to the next level, and that's the most impressive thing.
Chase from behind, sacked by Okereke.
Loss of 6. Inhale confidence, exhale self-doubt.
Leadership to me means putting others before yourself, putting your ego aside, and putting the team goals above your own.
Today is a hustling and a hitting contest. Let's go. Middle of 3. 1, 2, 3, hit him. Oh!
Football's a meritocracy, as they say, and people respect football players who play the best, the elite players who make plays on game day. So, if you're going to be a leader, you got to lead from the front.
Bobby Okereke having a big season. A tremendous addition to this defense. He's played every snap.
Morning, brother. You good? Yeah, you good? We got some athletes out here. Bro. Straight to the motherland, yeah. Yeah, we here, brother.
My trip to Nigeria was incredible. Shout out Osi Omanyora and the NFL Africa group. I got to go out with Kayvon, my Nigerian brother. Put on a scouting camp for kids, give them some skills, teach them some little techniques we've learned along the way.
I want to be here and kind of slide back and then break. So I have to come here to the backside and go underneath, okay? All right, let's practice.
Bobby is a proud Nigerian American, and I'm really proud of him for doing that, for representing, and that's awesome.
We might need a training facility here in Nigeria tomorrow. Get these boys right, a lot of potential. Diamonds in the rough.
Roots are important, and we've emphasized it to the kids. You didn't just show up here. You came from a people. There were people who made the sacrifices to get you here, and that is something to be very aware of.
Appreciate it so much. Yes, sir. See you back again. See you next time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I've been told my whole life, to whom much is given, much is expected. A lot of people came together to give me the opportunity that I had growing up here. So for me, it's only right to do my part to, help this next generation.
I told him, Bobby, I'm so proud to be your dad. Just seeing you coming back here, giving back. I couldn't have dreamt it any better.
Mm-hmm. This kid was working hard all day. So Devin, you're our camp MVP. Yeah.
My number one why is making my family proud. Going out there, representing the name on the back of my jersey, and being able to celebrate with my family.
1, 2, 3, go Lions!